Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? For the wrong guys, they keep telling me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there? Take you there.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change.
What's up, guys? We're back with this Cleveland Browns rebuild. I want to get them finished up before I get too invested into 2K. So we've built the team up. We really have. It's been slow going, but we finally, I think, have the team into a position where we are good contenders to do something. I'm hoping so anyway. Jarvis Landry's gone. Odell Beckham Jr.'s gone. We're kind of reshaping this wide receiver core. James Washington is our number one. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. I'm still sort of waking up. But this is what the team's looking like. So let's get past preseason. Get our... we got an injury right away. Ouch. That's gonna actually hurt. Let's go ahead and get the cut days here. Another injury. Our whole linebacking core just went. Rudy Williams is available to play again. That doesn't help us out too much. Well, I mean, it probably does, but outside linebackers. After this rebuild, I'm probably going to be jumping over to ESPN 2K5. Let's see here. Wide receivers, we can cut a few. We can really cut a few. We have a lot of young wide receivers here. Donovan Peoples-Jones I might let go. Just on Kiki QT. See if we can get anything out of St. Brown. I doubt I'll get anything out of St. Brown. I don't think there's anybody really interested in him that doesn't look... Oh, I saw somebody. Saints, they're looking for a wide receiver. Let's try like a fourth. Not a number one. There we go. And then... with how this team's riddled with injuries all the time, I think we might keep this. Run a 7 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends. Edge rushers. What do we have at right end? Okay, yeah, we could definitely use that extra left end. We're going to let go of Curtis Weaver. Outside linebackers, we really can't let go of anybody now because of the injuries. Now, we could actually get rid of one of these middle linebackers, quite a few of these middle linebackers here. Yeah, but we don't utilize them. We're not using them. He's just kind of chilling out, taking up cap space. Like, I know the actual Browns have been using them, but we have yet to really use them. I think that knocks us down to 3 middle linebackers. Get rid of lads. Can I put Parker White on practice squad? I cannot. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of him. We'll keep Cody Parkey. I probably still need to cut players. Yeah, we need to cut 2. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Timmy Green. And... oh, this is the hard part. Let's get rid of the backup right end. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of him. We'll have just a left edge rusher over there. Just because we've been riddled with injuries already in the preseason. We've lost a starter and a backup, one on each side. Phillips actually might fill that void better. Let's see here, run stopper. Means you're my pass coverage side, right? Yeah. We're actually we'll stick with our roster the way it is. All right, let's go hit these upgrades. We can get started. I don't see any playage coming out right away. Ronnie Harrison gets an upgrade. Now, one thing that's got me confused so far with this game is everyone says, oh, the man coverage on current gen or last gen Madden, whichever one you want to refer to it as, is better than zone coverage, and I haven't seen it. I've had much better luck with zone than I have with man. So I don't know if maybe I'm just calling the wrong man plays, or if I just haven't stacked my cornerback core properly. We have a week 4 bye, though. So our bye week comes very early in the season. We're hoping for the playoff push. This is literally the make or break year for Baker Mayfield. Kind of getting tired of him throwing like almost 20 plus interceptions a season, or double digit interceptions every season. I got him on a joke contract. I didn't even expect him to sign it. So it's not like we're going to take a tremendous amount of cap hit if we would get rid of him, I don't think. Peoples Jones, you need some route running going on, my dude. Let's go ahead and get that up. I didn't get much. Media question. Strong preseason. Super Bowl or bust this year. It is Super Bowl or bust this year. Man, where are our division games? We beat Jacksonville 28-16. Get a weekly award. We get Myles Garrett already starting out with 3 sacks. Just picking up where he left off the previous season. For slot wide receiver, we definitely want him to continue to grow in that slot position. At least quick. He just doesn't have any catchability or any route running ability. Let's go ahead and try to fix that a little bit. Another injury. A ruptured disc to our right tackle. That is not good for us. We get one of our linebackers back, though. Jets signed one of our practice squad players. Week 6 is when we get our first game to play. Let's see. We beat the Colts 38-10. Nick Chubb has a field day. 149 yards, 4 rushing touchdown, a reception for 8 yards. Man, this weather change is killing my sinuses. I want this storm to get done and out of the way. We do have players that we need to renegotiate contracts with. Austin Hooper is probably going to come back. We are looking at a chunk of the O-line. A lot of defensive players as well. We've got a lot of players coming up here. This is our Super Bowl or bust season. You know what? Austin Hooper's not going to regress too bad. Okay, he's not going to take that deal. This young left tackle I definitely want to negotiate with, but he's not ready quite yet. We've got some upgrades here. Greedy Williams gets an upgrade. Denzel Ward gets an upgrade. That's something that we like to see. Our starting corner. Hopefully, we can get him set to be the leader. A little bit more so, get a different dev trait on him, maybe get a superstar or an X Factor. We are not going to bring these guys back. Wow. That is such a big difference in the overall, but we're going to go ahead and keep him in there. No point to bringing in injured players at this point in the season. We are not in a break or break situation. We are also on our bye week, so I'm not quite sure why it's... I need to make sure that that right tackle spot's actually okay. It is not. Nothing that we have there as a backup is going to help right now. I don't feel like going into the depth chart and manually redoing that. That's just me being lazy. Let's see if we can get Austin Hooper here. Maybe offer him a little bit more money. There we go. Okay, we get Austin Hooper re-signed. Probably gonna let this left guard walk. We could probably find one in free agency and or in the draft. Now the left tackle I do want to bring back. He wants a lot of money for a 3-year. I'll give him a 4. Bump that up a little bit more. I wish I could front load or back load this, but Madden doesn't know how to make that happen. Eli Apple's starting to get a little older. We might not bring him back. Davius Ward still has some life in him. But as we go ahead. Auto upgrade those. Okay, we got our team back. We're all healthy, I think, for the most part. I think our starting alignment is back. I think we have our outside linebacker back. See if we can beat San Fran. And we do. 17-11. Closely contested game. Very close division. Let's see if we can actually beat Cincinnati. We have yet, I think, to really beat them during this rebuild. Kiki QT with an upgrade. Turning into our number 2 receiver. Given a chance to get his career on path here in this Cleveland Browns team. Then James Washington gets an upgrade as well. What does he need the most besides route running? It looks like he could use some extra catching help. So let's go ahead and do that. Auto upgrade the rest of these, and let's get into our first playage of the season against Cincinnati. We're going to do a play the moments here. Get different uniforms. Isn't there one with, like, they're in all orange? I could have sworn there was, like, an all orange Cleveland Brown. There it is. Probably not the best idea for me, considering that Cincinnati does have orange in their jerseys. But it's called overcoming the obstacles. That's what we're going to try to do here. And it seems Baker Mayfield knows that we were talking about him, saying that this was his make or break season for us. Because it seems to be we are winning games instead of losing games. We will have to see what his stats are on the season. Is it going to show us his stats on the season? That's the better question. Because he has developed all the way up to an X Factor. Gerald Everett being the highlight player for Cincinnati here, so maybe we have to keep an eye on the tight end position. I mean, we've put a lot of youth into this team. Third down alert, take control, keep the drive alive. Let's go ahead and try that out. It is 3rd and inches. So, I say we give it to Nick Chubb, let him power forward. He runs a guy over. Nick Chubb with a first down and then some on that truck. 4 yards after contact. So a nice burst forward with Nick Chubb. Gets us the first down. And into the red zone. We're going to take advantage of it here. I want to see how this offense really feels. We got Haywood over there, who is our superstar wide receiver. Not the fastest guy, but he's got a big enough body to get some separation. And he's going to get a touchdown. His first of the game. Opening drive, Baker Mayfield throws a dot down to Haywood. Cincinnati finally scores. Red zone alert. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Let's go for some curls here. James Washington with a reception. Almost gets a touchdown, but has to take those 2 steps forward. Baker Mayfield in the zone now. We're going to give this ball right to Nick Chubb to power it on in here. Nick Chubb's going to get in for a touchdown. Let's go. Defense needs our help. Finally, our first defensive playage. Let's see what we can do to help them. Gonna run man coverage, but it looks like it might be a run. And it is. He gets stopped for about a 6-yard gain. Bring in a blitz here. And they're going to get a touchdown. They answer very quick. Tyler Boyd with a reception for... So unable to make the stop there. Let's see what we get next. Defense needs our help again. Still have only played 1 defensive play, so let's go ahead and get into that. We're trying to keep the game tied here going into the half. Tyler Boyd gets the ball. And that's a Cincinnati timeout. And that's just a thrown away pass out of the end zone. We are now looking to try to get some sort of interception. Or a fumble recovery, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Going to be stopped at the 2, and they run out of time. So we are going into the second half on a tie ball game. Take a look at the stats here. No takeaways for either team. They've been outthrowing us. We've been outrunning them. Looks like it might just be bad execution on offense is what's going on here. And we do not get the ball first in the second half. We actually kick off. Let's see what happens here. Third down, defense needs to start stepping up on their own. Go ahead, keep the drive alive. We're going to go for something quick here. We're going to go for some slants. 3rd and 10. James Washington's going to get it down at the 10-yard line. In nice field position here. Cincinnati leading by 3 right now. See what our offense can do. We score the touchdown. Defense needs our help. Let's see what they can do on their own. Cincinnati scores a touchdown. Red zone alert. Take advantage of the field. Get some points. Let's see if we can get Nick Chubb for a receiving touchdown today. We cannot, but he gets on the other side of the sticks. Down at the 3-yard line. Baker Mayfield seems to be having a pretty good day today. I would like to get James Washington a score. I don't think we've gotten him one. And we're sacked, taken out of the zone. O-line could not stop the pressure there. That brings up a 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. And there's James Washington for the score. His first receiving touchdown of the day. We take the lead 35-24. We are at the point where we are just going to be trying to chew the clock down here, so we're just going to hand it off to Nick Chubb. Allow Nick Chubb to do his thing. He's got 159 yards on the ground today. A monster game for him. Seems like we've had a monster game for Baker Mayfield as well. And that's a first. That should be a first. No, it is a 3rd and 1. We have now hit the 2-minute warning. Cincinnati is going to be using a lot of those timeouts here. We just want to keep the clock moving. Keep the clock moving. No stupid mistakes through the air. Hand it off to our team MVP, Nick Chubb, who's going to get a first and run a guy over. Bounces off the tackle. And then the Bengals are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 1:55 left in the game. Of course, they're probably going to be looking for the run. Nick Chubb finds a hole. Gets a first down, and there's a flag on the play. And it is a holding call. I'm surprised that wasn't unnecessary roughness with the second guy coming in, but James Washington gets caught with a hold. They definitely lit Nick Chubb up on that play. So we get pushed back, 1st and 10. Nick Chubb's going to get those yards back, though, and gets another first down. Cincinnati is going to call a timeout here. And it is just throwing down snow outside. Nick Chubb's going to move forward for a few more yards, and that is the last timeout for Cincinnati. They've got to find a way to get the ball out of Nick Chubb's hands. But Nick Chubb is running strong in this 4th quarter, second half. Nick Chubb going to be taken down just short of the first down marker. He's got almost 200 yards on the ground. And now we're going to be looking to chew the clock. We just need to get on the other side of the sticks, and this game is over. Nick Chubb has other things in mind, getting up to the 3-yard line. And of all the times that Cincinnati has embarrassed us and made us look foolish, Nick Chubb's gonna reach forward for the touchdown. Is there a reason for the touchdown? No, other than to get Nick Chubb up to 200 yards on the day and 2 touchdowns. But does he actually get it? Yes, the ball does actually cross the plane. That's going to do it for the game. Hey, thank you for the hot like. Take a look at these game stats. We had a takeaway. They had 300 yards through the air. We had 206 on the ground. Nick Chubb just running amok. Baker Mayfield having a very clean game today. Like I said, I think he knew that it was make or break this year for him. It was much better than anticipated. Nick Chubb with 200 yards on the ground. Kind of insane for Nick Chubb. Who gets the weekly award? It is Nick Chubb. 33 carries, 201 yards, 6.1 rushing yards per average, 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions, 31 yards, and a receiving touchdown. Oh, that was a mouthful. We got a breakout player in James Washington. We will not be playing the Jets, so hopefully he can get it. There's never a guarantee when you let the CPU take over. We get some upgrades here. Sean Gray gets an upgrade, as does Eli Apple. We'll just auto-upgrade them. 3. I really saw 2 there. Why did it say there were 3? Go ahead and get past this New York Jets game. We beat the Jets 24-21. Let's see what happens with James Washington. I'm proud of my performance, but it wasn't up to my personal standards. I want to be the best, so I'm going to keep working on and get improvement and then get there eventually. Life's good, Cade. Life's good. Besides my sinuses being complete garbage right now because of the snowstorm rolling through. But I am surviving. How are you? Let's see. TJ Harvey, let's go ahead and pump him up. Then Haywood is our slot wide receiver. That's good, man. That's good. Good to hear. So we will be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers next. Let's see what we got for contracts. I mean, if all goes well, this is the last season we're doing with the Browns. So let's get into this Pittsburgh game. Yeah, dude, I love the snow. My wife hates it. She hates anything that's cold. So to me, the snowstorm is much needed. We haven't had a good snowstorm in years. This dude should not be wearing number 7. That was Big Ben's number, and I'm going to assume Ben Roethlisberger has retired. So, I'm going to guess that I should actually change his number. If that's a little bit too much effort to go in, EA should put more realistic situations in there. Baker Mayfield proving a point so far this season. I have not looked at his yearly stats for the season yet. We got hit with a safety, though. Pittsburgh is also the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last season in the wild card. So this is a vengeance game right now for us. And there's an interception by Greedy Williams. Greedy Williams with that big jump there to get that. Here comes Nick Chubb and Baker Mayfield. No, it is not next gen. This is still my PC version. They're not updating the PC version to next gen. I've also heard a lot of bad things about next gen. I don't have a next gen console. I'm not too worried about next gen. Wow, they just got a pick 6. There we go. We finally get a score. Defense needs our help. Defense needs to do something on their own. Well, let's go ahead and stop them here. But no, this is current / last gen, whichever you want to refer to it. EA has had all the time, technology, and availability to make their games better, and they haven't. 2-minute drill. Let's go ahead and take over for this. But I'm actually at a point where, I don't know if you've seen it on the channel yet, but I've been doing some ESPN 2K5 gameplay. And that's probably what I'm going to switch to for a little bit, because there's a lot more realism in it between physics and contract negotiations. I don't know why I ran the ball in the 2-minute drill, but that was apparently the thing I wanted to do. Going to hurry up here. Just play action off. They just ran amok on us there. Bud Dupree getting out. We got to go for it, though. I don't want to go into the half down. Oh, 4th and 13. But yeah, I've been kind of playing a little bit of ESPN 2K5. Made a custom team on there. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There we go. Made a custom team. Kind of a really low overall team. So gonna be doing that as a rebuild series. Yeah. Taking place of Washington. Well, if you're gonna leave Kiki QT wide open, I'm gonna take it all day. Like, that was a big opening for Kiki QT downfield. There we go. Nick Chubb gets us in for the score. We will see if the defense can hold on to this lead going into halftime. And they do. They're down alert, take control. Let's go ahead and let them do that themselves. I cannot hold this team's hand all the time. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down. They take the lead by a point. Defense needs our help. Defense needs to start stepping up because I know we have a good defense. Let's go ahead and take control of the offense. 3rd and 10. What can we do here? What can we do here? 3rd and 10. Curls should be just far enough to get past the sticks. And Washington gets the ball. We need to get downfield and score here. Like, unfortunately, this is a situation where I'm going to have to play to get us some scores. Or throw the game. I mean, either one will happen. Well, Nick Chubb could have caught that and taken off downfield, but apparently he decided just to, you know, big field goal we don't do. We miss way too many field goals. Defense needs our help. Man. The only plus side is we still have all 3 timeouts right now. And get hit with the roughing the passer. Man, they just put them in really good field position here. And they haven't updated this Madden for a while either. Like, ever since they released Next Gen, they have yet to update this version. Make some adjustments here at the line. Oh, come on. I told you guys to lock down your spots, and you still let that guy get wide open. Okay, so they only get a field goal. We need to score a touchdown. We need a touchdown here. So if it's going to give us, yeah, end of the game drive, we need to take over. Couldn't get that juke in there. Nick Chubb just doesn't have the super jukes. Kind of wish we'd still have Kareem Hunt for some of these plays. But we really weren't utilizing him. Go for some slants. Let's get some easy yards here. Move forward. Haywood gets the ball there. Brings it in. I mean, clean game for Baker, but just not much for scoring today on our team. So we have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here. There's a 2-minute warning. Inside of 2 minutes, we're going to be looking to get out of bounds as much as possible. James Washington gets the ball, gets out of bounds. Just the way we drew it up. Now we're going to be looking for James Washington or QT in the end zone here. Washington's going to get open down at the 1. The defense had time to adjust, but Nick Chubb can't power it in. But Nick Chubb's going to get it on the screen pass, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. We're going to go into play full game here. We have to get the 2-point conversion. We're going to give it to old reliable Nick Chubb. And Nick Chubb's going to get in for the tie. We tie the game, 25-25. So now we just have to stop Pittsburgh on a drive and have enough time on the clock, plus our timeouts, to get down the field for at least a field goal. And we will see what we can do. Definitely going to come out passing. I don't see them running. Ooh, and it's a screen pass. I was not ready for that. Ooh, and a nice catch. I'm not sure where my zone's at. All right, clock stops. 37 seconds left. Wide open receiver. Not what I wanted to see. Oh, man. They're pretty much in field goal range here. And I missed the tackle. Pittsburgh, I think, is going to beat us in a very close game. They're just running these quick little over-the-middle passes. We got to get some pressure back here because they're going to run the ball to run the clock at this point. We need to force a fumble. Nothing there. And they are well within. I'm going to go for the field goal. There we go. Let's see if we can get that ice in. If we can get this ice in, if this ice works. If this ice works, we go into overtime. And it does not work. Pittsburgh wins. So we lose. Defense just couldn't hold their ground. Nick Chubb gets an upgrade. So now Pittsburgh becoming the problem in the division for us. Used to be Cincinnati, now Pittsburgh. I mean, it was a close game. It really was. Our defense just couldn't make the stop. They tore our defense up. We're still leading the division, though. I think trade block's still open right now. Let's see. Is there any players that we could trade for that would make a huge impact for our team? Not really. Dante Hightower's a free agent. We can move him to outside linebacker in that pass coverage linebacker spot. I feel like there's a D tackle that I should have starting that isn't starting. There is. Boom. I don't know why he's down. I don't know why he's down. I don't know why Elliott's my number 2. But our next game will be against Baltimore. I'm going to take a very quick intermission, I think. No, I'll play this Baltimore game and then I'll do an intermission because we'll have like 2 weeks to go through. Weekly award, though. Myles Garrett 5 sacks, 8 tackles. Nick Chubb, only 54 yards with a rushing touchdown, somehow gets Offensive Player of the Week. Not quite sure how that works. Let's play the moments against the Ravens. Actually, I think I will step away real quick. I have to blow my nose. Ever had one of those instances where you got up to do something, and then as soon as you got up, you're like, man, I really got to go to the bathroom. I don't even know what this moment is that we're playing. The 1st and 10, red zone. Where we at? We're on defense. I don't think this is a pass. I think it's a run. Hey, Ramald, how's it going? This looks like it's also a run. But Baltimore comes out in some really weird schemes. This time it's a run. You're going to have to attempt a pass here. We're going to run that. this zone QB contain. I like the looks of it. And the contain doesn't work. Lamar just takes off. He gets a touchdown. Typical Lamar Jackson fashion. We do tie the game. Defense makes a stop. 2-minute drill. This is our first playage on offense of this game. We're inside of 2 minutes. We want to run the clock down and not give them a chance to go down the field. They have an X-Factor corner. Marlon Humphrey. Tight end wide open up the middle. Austin Hooper. And that's a first down. We're going to go into the hurry up. James Washington's going to get it. Can't get him to juke in bounds, but he does get the ball. We're going to run the screen to Chubb. Was not a good idea. Haywood gets the ball, though. Gets wide open. And James Washington with another reception. Just trucking down the field at this point. We need to get something a little bit deeper possibly here. James Washington! Can't bring that one in. Marcus Peters still with the Ravens at this point. Our offense still showing a bunch of fatigue left. Can't bring the ball in. Second drop pass for James Washington. Actually, I'd consider that the first. The first one he dropped there that I threw was pretty contested. I'm going to go for these inward posts. Let's see if we can get this. QT. The clock is still running. We're going to call our first time out. He did bring it in. 6 yards out. There's only one person I can think of that I can depend on for 6 yards. Almost guaranteed. And he sheds a tackle. Nick Chubb gets in for the touchdown. Like I said, only one guy that I could think of that I would rely on in this situation to get in there, and he gets in. Granted, he should have been tackled right there. He should have fallen and gotten tackled for running into his own lineman, but that's EA for you. Big third down. Let's make this stop. Try to keep the advantage here. Put the pressure on this Baltimore Ravens team. And it is 4th and 8. We end up stopping them. They only get a field goal that drive. Red zone alert. Let's let our offense take care of it. They get in for a score. I think that's game. I don't see Baltimore coming back from this. And that is. So we beat the Ravens. The only team we've lost to so far in our division is Pittsburgh. And we still have one more game against them to go. Good game on the ground. 276 yards. Mostly a running game. With each team had a takeaway. Go ahead and jump forward here. Devin Singletary actually gets an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade his receiving. I need to have an extra receiver as a receiving back. Just in case we'd ever have to start doing some check down plays. Get our left tackle upgraded here. Answer media question. Believe we're showing a Super Bowl I really do. I think we're showing a Super Bowl caliber team. We are at the midway point, so let's go take a look at the stats on the season. Baker Mayfield with only 5 interceptions to 15 touchdowns. Not terrible. Much better than he has been in previous seasons. A little over 2,000 yards through the air. Marcus Mariota came in for 1 attempt. Rushing, Nick Chubb is probably going to have another 1,000-yard season. The 855, we've been utilizing him a lot. 13 touchdowns. Devin Singletary with 2. And that's all the rushing touchdowns. Receiving-wise, James Washington with 3 touchdowns. 3 for Haywood. 2 for Kiki QT. 3 for Austin Hooper. 3 in the air for Nick Chubb. And 1 for Harrison Bryant. Defensively, 2 interceptions for Mac Wilson, 1 for Ronnie Harrison Jr., and 1 for Greedy Williams. It looks like interceptions are down quite a bit this season. We have 1 forced fumble by Denzel Ward that was not recovered. Probably no pick sixes. No safeties. And Myles Garrett at 19.5 sacks already. He is looking to set records. I'm pretty sure he actually has a record somewhere in here. He does not. So he is looking to set a record. And he is well on his way to do so. Still quite a few weeks left. We're halfway through. So let's go ahead and jump forward here. Outside linebacker gets an upgrade. Same pass coverage. We might convert him to the other side, because he is our speed rusher. I like to have kind of a athletic group of players all around, differences in some positions with their backups. Makes our schemes a little bit different. We do get a weekly award, and it goes again to Nick Chubb. 1 reception for -4 yards. 2 rushing touchdowns, 179 yards on the ground. Myles Garrett got 3 sacks in that game and 9 tackles. So we get to try to get our revenge against Pittsburgh next here. The loss that we took, we beat the Cardinals. We are leading the division right now. Baker Mayfield gets an upgrade. Keep going with these accuracies and throwing under pressure for him. Our safety is looking very overall balanced. It is nice. Mac Wilson gets an upgrade. I have to use my mouse. Upgrade Austin Hooper, who gets a terrific upgrade here and is a focal point of our tight end core. We go against the 3-6 Texans. See what we can do. We beat the Texans 21-13. No players of the week, which is fine. Ronnie Harrison Jr. is the only one that I'm really concerned with upgrading. Keeping that hybrid going with our safeties. He actually gets a speed upgrade. He's now got 87 speed. We love it. We love to see it. Speed upgrades are very rare sometimes. The 6-4 Steelers are going to go against us, the 8-2 Browns. We take a look at the standings. There's a lot of 8-2 teams. We are on a 3-game winning streak. The Packers are on an 8-game winning streak, so they apparently went 0-2 to start the season and then just wreaked havoc. Kansas City is 8-2, as is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, let's go ahead and get into this Pittsburgh game. who gave us... We gave them a run for their money in the second half. Last time we went against them. Let's see what we can do for the whole game this time. Maybe we have the momentum now to take them down. Defense needs our help. Let's go ahead and give them a help on this opening drive. This is definitely a pass. Lock down your zones, guys. Juju gets the ball, but we get a big hit on him. So one wide receiver. This is definitely going to be a run. I'm going to make my team commit to it. And we get the stop there. They're still at the 2-yard line. Another one wide receiver package. Commit to the run again. I'm going to go into a little bit of coverage here just in case. And we get James Conner in the backfield. This is why we run these hybrid safeties. Lock down our zones. And we hold them to 3. Down alert. Let's go ahead and take control. Keep the drive alive. It's inches. So I think we know who gets the ball on an inches situation. There's no reason not to give it to him. Nick Chubb gets the first down. I don't think we've gotten Nick Chubb in the zone at all since we started this series. Red zone alert, third down alert. They're at least in field goal range. We get the touchdown. Defense needs our help. Let's see what they can do on their own. Defense gives up the score. Red zone alert. Let's take advantage of the field position. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to capitalize here with a touchdown. Washington can't hold on to it in the high point pass. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. See what we can do with Nick Chubb here on the outside. Nick Chubb's going to walk right in for the touchdown. A beautiful run. Nick Chubb gets in to bring us back into the lead. See, they're going for it on 4th. They get it. Go ahead. Let's go 3rd and 10 here. Yeah, let's try this out. This seems to work really well. Haywood gets the ball, but cannot get the first. It's 4th and 2. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try to keep this drive alive. Gonna go for a very quick pass here. And James Washington can't hold on to it. We do not convert the 4th down. Pittsburgh is going to take over. Does not score. We get a field goal. Let's go ahead and jump on defense here. We haven't jumped on defense a whole lot. We've been doing a lot of defensive playage. Why my safety went off to the opposite direction of what I told him to, I'm not sure. But we get the tackle. Go ahead and skip that. Game is on the line. That it is. This is another one of those situations where Pittsburgh has the ball and they're looking to drive for a touchdown. They've done very well against us on these. Mapletron not able to bring that one in. We're going to run some man coverage. We don't do it a whole lot. Let's see what we can do here. I overshot. 315 yards through the air for Pittsburgh, but no passing touchdowns. But if they score here, they do tie it up with a field goal. Make it look like we're bringing in a blitz. They get a guy wide open down the sideline. Dante Johnson with that reception. At time in the pocket, I don't know what Myles Garrett was doing. He did not get a sack for us. Can't get that tackle. Weird weaving animations here. We've hit the 2-minute warning. So many of these little underneath routes that I can't cover every single one of them by myself. Gonna take it out of bounds. We still have 3 timeouts. Just a little under 2 minutes to go. We will have time if they score here. It looks like they will. They get out of bounds. Get the sack. We're going to call our first timeout. Give us some extra time on the clock. The 2nd and goal here for Pittsburgh. He's going to step out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:10 left to go. Eric Ebron's still in Pittsburgh, and he's still playing, man. We're going to call a timeout. I want to save some of this clock. And they're going for it on 4th. And an interception by Greedy Williams at the end of the game. And that's going to do it. We beat Pittsburgh by a single touchdown. It was very close. But finally, we get to turn around against the Steelers. And the fact that he threw for so many yards and didn't get a passing touchdown is actually rather amazing. Go ahead and get our center upgraded here. Make it easier for Nick Chubb to run a little bit. So we have a few games left. I think we just have to take on Cincinnati one more time and the Ravens one more time. But where we are at Man, Kansas City looking at another first-round bye. You, I want to manually upgrade, because you are our slot receiver. I need to make sure that we make him as good as physically possible. He does get open a lot. For being only like an 85 speed, he gets open a lot. Let's go ahead and send him to the playoffs. I mean, there's only 2 games against division here. I don't think we need to play all of them. I mean, just to see what we win and lose, it wouldn't be terrible, but at this point, I just want to get to the playoffs and see where we stand. So we go 12-4. We lose 2 games. Don't get the first round bye. Kansas City gets to hold on to that first round bye, as does Tampa Bay. Got a lot of upgrades here, and Madden not allowing me to use my controller to check things out. I say I just auto upgrade. 20 players upgraded. So that's going to do it for the morning stream on Madden. I'm getting a green screen today, so you might get some face cam if we do Madden later. I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. I'm undecided, but thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. I will be announcing a winner of the gift card giveaway this week. So make sure you're joining into streams or rewatching the streams to know if you win, because I'm not going to tell you exactly when I call the winner. You have to figure, you have to go through and find out. But for those of you that are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. You'll know when I go live and whenever I upload. Lives are more often than uploading. Be sure to share the channel with your friends. Any football heads, I know would probably appreciate this channel right now. With everything going on, it's a little bit of normality. I love you guys. I will catch you all in the next